surprised because normally, when we come up, we have to have professional photographs. I was asked this time to have a photograph of myself during a leisure trip. I consider myself a leisure traveler. I'm also a business traveler. I would like to say I'm a millennial women traveler, but not really true. I'm a millennial in my mind, but I'm a bit older than that. But the reason I'm here today is to really talk to you about our partnership with CrescentRating, and in particular this report which we're launching today. So, as I said, I'm delighted to be here for two reasons. One is that for the past few years we have been partnering with CrescentRating to be a member and to showcase some of our articles and our reports at the Halal in Travel Summit. But today particularly I'm very excited because we will be showcasing the research findings of a very exciting report for myself as well as from a Mastercard perspective, which is the report on Muslim women in travel, and this is a report which we have corroborated in partnership with CrescentRating. Now you may wonder, why is the Muslim travel market so important? I'm going to share some statistics with you, and I just kind of want you to focus on them as we talk more and more during the panel session as well on the women travelers in particular. So if I were to tell you that the Muslim travel market is one of the fastest growing tourism sectors in the world, you most probably wouldn't be surprised. But let me show and share some statistics with you. Did you know that by 2026, the halal travel's contribution to the global economy is expected to reach $300 billion US. If I kind of share that with you in terms of numbers, in 2018 alone, there were an estimated 140 million Muslim visitors worldwide. How much do you think this is going to increase by 2026? The number of travelers by 2026 is going to go up to almost 230 million. Frankly speaking, it's a segment which is too difficult to ignore simply because of its size and its scale. Let's move on to why women become important when it comes to this segment and this sector. Almost half of the women, or half of the Muslim travelers in 2018, and that is 63 million to be precise, were women who spent an estimated $80 billion on their journeys. Right? So that's 63 million travelers spending approximately $80 billion US. The number is only expected to grow because, as we know, this demographic is not only going to increase in size and scale, but more importantly in their influence as well. But to be honest, very little research has been done in this particular space, which is why Mastercard partnered with CrescentRating for the release of this particular report. What's important for this segment? Social media, technology, and the digital revolution, which is really fueling Muslim women's travel appetite. You heard earlier from Nurulan as well. She wasn't really allowed to travel earlier because her parents were worried as a single Muslim woman what would happen to her. I'm a bit older than her, but my parents have the same worry when I travel on my own. And that's important because when you know these kind of fears, you know how to allay them when it comes to creating and curating features, benefits, and programs. So what is this demographic all about? It's young, it's educated, technology and social media savvy, with a rising income and a growing desire to see the world. And what is their best companion? The smartphone. Whether this means booking a car ride, getting around in a foreign city, most importantly sharing your experiences online with family and friends, smartphone usage has dramatically increased, and it's reshaped the way Muslim women are traveling, their booking behavior, as well as their travel decisions. To fulfill this particular wanderlust of needs, the demographic is keen to engage with the travel industry providers who welcome them and who curate experiences which are in line with their values as well as their community, keeping that at the forefront. So you may ask, what is it that a Muslim woman traveler seeks? What is it that she wants? Muslim women travelers generally seek the same things that all female travelers look for. Safety and security are predominantly at the forefront, as well as healthy food options, as well as good retail experiences. However, most also look to incorporate their faith into their travels, whether that's through halal dining, accessible religious facilities such as a female-only prayer room, or a single-gender spa or beauty salons, which enable them to allow and practice their modesty. In conclusion, I would like to say that Mastercard wants to help the travel sector create and deliver authentic as well as engaging experiences to this up-and-coming important demographic. This is the 5th year of our collaboration with CrescentRating. And in addition to this new Muslim Women in Travel report, we have partnered in the past to launch many other insightful reports, including the Global Muslim Travel Index, the Halal Travel Frontier Report, Digital Muslim Travel Report, as well as the Muslim Millennial Travel Report. Both companies are very passionate when it comes to the growth of the Muslim travel market, and our partnership has been geared primarily towards developing rich and insightful research on travelers and their behaviors. And we do this so that our stakeholders can benefit from the growth of this segment and ensure that they plan their offerings to curate and meet the needs of this very large, growing segment. Before I would close, I would like to thank and express my deepest gratitude to both Fazal Baharuddin, the CEO of CrescentRating and Halal Trip, as well as Raudha, who I will call up after me, and for our long-standing partnership. Mastercard values working with like-minded partners such as CrescentRating and Halal Trip, who recognize both the power of data as well as insights, and therefore are able to provide the right reports to our important stakeholders, be it governments, be it customers such as government and travel agencies, as well as hotel providers. With that, I'd like to thank you for your attention, and I would like to call Raudha for her to share more insights as well as data which we got from this particular report. Thank you.